You cried when Technoblade died. You felt betrayed when your favorite YouTuber got exposed. You defended them in comment sections like they were family. But here's the truth. They don't know your name. They've never seen your face. And yet, you'd go to war for them. Welcome to the world of parasocial relationships, where strangers feel like soulmates and screens create the perfect illusion of friendship. In 2020, a woman in Japan married a hologram, not as a publicity stunt. She genuinely loved this fictional character. She had a ceremony, wore a wedding dress, spent thousands on the device to house him. Sound crazy? Before you judge, think about this. How many hours have you spent watching someone's life unfold on a screen? How many inside jokes do you share with creators who don't know you exist? How many times have you said "we" when talking about someone's content, like you're part of their journey? The line between viewer and friend has never been thinner. And influencers, streamers, and content creators, they know exactly how to blur it. Because parasocial relationships aren't accidents. They're engineered. Here's how it works. When you watch someone consistently, whether it's a streamer, YouTuber, or podcast host, your brain starts processing them like a real friend. Psychologists call this parasocial interaction. Your brain doesn't distinguish between face-to-face relationships and one-sided media relationships as clearly as you think. The same neural pathways light up. You feel genuine connection, genuine care, genuine intimacy. But here's the trick. The relationship is asymmetrical. You know everything about them, their routines, their struggles, their coffee order. They know nothing about you. Yet it feels mutual because they're talking directly to the camera, to you. They're sharing secrets, showing vulnerability, asking how your day was. Every "hey guys," every "I missed you," every personal story, it's designed to make you feel seen. And it works because we're wired for connection. Our brains are desperate for it. Streaming makes it even more powerful. Real-time interaction. They read your comment. They say your username. For 3 seconds, the connection feels real. Your brain floods with dopamine. You're not just watching, you're participating. And that's when you're hooked. Now, parasocial relationships aren't inherently bad. They can provide comfort, inspiration, genuine joy. But they have a shadow side. When the Try Guys' Ned Fulmer had an affair, fans didn't just feel disappointed, they felt personally betrayed, as if a friend had cheated on them. The emotional response was real, raw, and devastating. When Dream did his face reveal, some fans spiraled because he didn't match the version they'd built in their heads. They'd created an entire relationship with an idea of a person, not the actual human. This is where it gets dangerous. Because when you invest emotionally in someone who can't invest back, you're setting yourself up for heartbreak. You're spending emotional energy on a relationship that only exists in one direction. And creators, many feel trapped by this. They can't have bad days, can't change, can't grow, because thousands of people have built versions of them in their heads. And any deviation feels like betrayal. It's a cage made of affection. But here's what's really insidious. Companies know this. They weaponize it. Exclusive content, members-only streams, personalized merch. They're not just selling products, they're selling the illusion of closeness. Pay enough, and maybe you'll feel like you matter to them. So what do? Stop watching content? Cut ourselves off? No, but we need to be honest. That creator you love, they're doing a job they might be great at, a job that brings you joy, but a job nonetheless. The intimacy is a byproduct, not a bond. Enjoy the content, support creators you value. But remember, the person on the screen isn't your friend. They're a performer, and you're an audience member who deserves real, reciprocal relationships. Save your emotional investment for people who can invest back, because screens can simulate